Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because it is well past due for me making this video from our road trip to Vermont last fall. So I'm showing here a map showing our road trip. We actually flew into Albany, New York, and then we drove up to Manchester, stayed 2 nights there, and then Woodstock for another 2 nights, and then stayed in Stowe for the last 2 nights. So it was a little short 1-week tour through Vermont. So part of our road trip obviously was the leaf peeping, which is what the local people said that we were doing every time we were taking pictures of all the leaves, which kind of cracked us up. But halfway through our drive up to Manchester, we stopped at the coolest place. It was called the Vermont Country Store, and in this little town, there were so many cute little shops, a really cool outdoor little area where we got some food truck food, and it was kind of rainy, which was a bummer, but the little shops were so cute and made for a really fun pit stop.
Where are we at? We're in Santa's snow globe. Oh, hey, cutie.
Oh, hey, kitty.
We're making a little pit stop on our road trip to the cutest little town. It's a Christmas store. We're going to the Vermont Country Store. Look how cute.
Just a short little drive, and we were finally to Manchester. We stayed at the Equinox Hotel and Resort, and it was so charming. That night we had dinner and drinks at the Copper Grouse, which was a super cool little place. They had a really neat outdoor patio, and there's actually a hotel there called the Tannock Hotel.
What are we doing? We found the yellow brick road. It's actually the red leaf road. Here we go.
We had so much fun on this hike. It was really beautiful. I would definitely suggest wearing more comfortable shoes though. I definitely got blisters on my feet the first day, which was not fun, but let me tell you, the views and the waterfall were totally worth it. What are you eating?
I ordered a cauliflower steak. What I didn't,
Cauliflower steak.
I guess it doesn't come with steak. It's just a vegetable dish. Are you kidding me?
The view is good though. Cute.
So was the cauliflower.
Oh, that's so cute. Absolutely loved our time in Manchester. The little town was so incredibly cute. Seriously, the colors could not have been more pretty. We were actually there the 2nd week of October, which I really feel like was the perfect timing. You can actually go on to an online website with the state and actually see when the leaves are turning what color. It's kind of a crazy thing that they track, but you're definitely able to. And this drive we did up to the top. It was called the Skyline Drive, and it was actually the top of Mount Equinox. It was a gorgeous drive, and the views at the top were incredible. Seriously, so panoramic. Everywhere you looked was just gorgeous. One of the restaurants that came very highly recommended was the Ye Old Tavern. I would definitely suggest this stop if you do stay in Manchester. It was definitely one of our favorite restaurants from the whole trip, and we're kind of foodies, so we really appreciate a really good meal. Now, I personally thought the drinks were amazing. Jacob, maybe a little too strong. and more driving from Manchester on our way to Woodstock. Seriously, Vermont is such a pretty road trip. I would highly recommend, if you do visit Vermont, renting a car and driving, because the views are incredible. But this was our adorable place that we stayed in Woodstock. It seriously could not have been more picture perfect. It's called the Woodstock Inn and Spa. And the mums, oh my gosh, this whole place gave me so many house goals. It's not even funny. Their decor, from just everything in the lobby to our room and their landscaping, every little detail of this place was so cute. I would highly recommend. The spa was also incredible. I had a massage and an amazing facial. I seriously would recommend it. It was my favorite place we stayed.
My girl's got some big pumpkins. Shaken, not stirred.
How's your mocktail?
Keep the mocktails coming. I'll be drunk before the midnight hour.
So our first night in Woodstock, we actually had dinner at this place in what's called Clichy, and it was called Simon Pierce Restaurant. And the coolest part about it was it's actually where they do glass blowing. It gave me such strong Sweet Home Alabama vibes. It is not even funny. It was so pretty. Actually was able to do some shopping too, and we actually were able to mail back home some of the glassware. It was just so cute, and the food was amazing. Here we are the next morning in Woodstock. We seriously just love strolling around this little town every morning because it's so cute. Everything from the little shops, which I was able to do some shopping, which was great. The little restaurants are all super unique and charming, and just there's so many little nooks and crannies everywhere of just cute spots. And the bridges, oh my gosh, there are so many covered bridges in Vermont. It seriously is making me want to build one on our new property. Hopefully I can convince Jacob of that. But we enjoyed breakfast here at Mount Vert Cafe.
It's a little avocado toast. Look at yours. Okay. What do we got?
Big breakfast sandwich.
A little sandwich.
A big sandwich.
This place is cute.
Now, after we had breakfast, we actually went back to the little town of Clichy. Super cute. Definitely one of the spots to stop and see is the Clichy Gorge. You know, there's not a whole lot to look at here. You can actually walk down all the way to the bottom, but it just was a really cool little pit stop and super scenic. We definitely had fun at the alpaca store, and yeah, Jacob, as you can see, really loves the alpacas.
Look at them. Look how long their necks are.
Hey,
They're so dorky.
quit shaming them.
But I'm also wearing a hat. They're fur hat.
Got some gloves. We are proud supporters of the alpacas.
I think we need to get a few.
I think we should too. They're pretty cute. Who's gonna take care of them though?
I will.
No, you wouldn't.
Winston take care of
You
them.
barely even take care of Winston.
We gotta use some alpacas.
He's in love.
I'm in love with them. They're so cute.
Hey, little alpacas. You thought you had food.
Oh, hey, come back.
They're like over you. Oh. Oh snap. They don't like you. They don't you don't have any food. Rude. How dare you not give these beautiful beasts any foods?
I need an alpaca. Fluffs, do we need to get an alpaca pack at our house?
Yes. But I don't.
Look at these alpacas. All right. Let us know if we should get some alpacas at our house and make some cool hats like this. Yeah, they're pretty majestic beasts.
Now, because we were in Quechee, we actually were able to see the little spot where we were at the night before with Simon Pierce, and just the drives. Like I said, I cannot get over enough how scenic it is. We did make another pit stop at a place called Sugar Bush Farms, which has a really cool working farm. We were able to do a maple syrup and cheese and I think milk tasting, which was really fun, and they just had really pretty grounds that you could walk around. And so we did a little hike, tasted our cheese and wine, and just had so much fun. This was another pit stop that a lot of people had suggested. So it's kind of random. It's called Sleepy Hollow Farm, or Sleepy Hollow. It's actually just a private residence that's really tucked back in kind of in the middle of nowhere, but there were definitely several other people there taking the iconic pictures such as these, but seriously, so pretty.
Are you excited about your Vermont grilled cheese? It's a Vermont sharp cheddar cheese with tomato soup.
Now this was Billings Farm, a little pit stop that we made before going to dinner, which definitely was our favorite place of the whole trip. It's called Cloudland Farm. It's kind of a farm-to-table restaurant, and the food and atmosphere was beyond amazing.
This is it. How is the first bite?
Trying to cure it first.
This is our farm-to-table extraordinaire.
Carrot.
Good carrot, okay. Give us a cut. What you think?
It's not that good.
Rude.
Where they go?
I would highly recommend eating here if you are in Woodstock. Definitely try and make reservations though. We were lucky to sneak in this week of, but it didn't sound like that normally happens. And then sadly, here we are right before we were leaving Woodstock. Seriously, cannot say enough good things about the Woodstock Inn and Resort. Just super pretty. And then after checkout, we did the hike up Mount Tom, which is about I would say it was an hour or so up to the top.
So, how was the hike?
You were slow.
I was slow. But the views are good. Get to see the little town.
You're probably the most legit athletic person I've ever met in my life. What was that? Am I your Instagram boyfriend?
You're my husband. You're an Insta husband.
What are you doing?
Made a rookie mistake. I made a rookie mistake and I wore my cute hiking boots for the first time hiking on the first pretty much full day here, and I blistered my feet really bad. So now I'm hobbling and I'm paying for it. And I got no mercy from this one at all. SOS. I'm gonna have to roll down the mountain.
Now, after we were done hiking up to the top, we definitely had to come back down. We went a different way than we came, and it definitely did take longer. I think we got a little lost, but the views were definitely worth it. I would say it took us a couple hours back down. Again, could not even tell you the route that we went, but it's a super cool little pit stop. I would say you definitely have to do that if you are staying in Woodstock. And then obviously we were back on the road again, going up to Stowe, which was our final pit stop of final leg of the journey. we are checking into our stay in Stowe. We stayed at the Green Mountain Inn, and it was definitely charming as well. Really, the little town of Stowe is just super laid back and chill. I mean, it's a ski town by trade, so it definitely gave those vibes. While we were there in the fall and it had its own feel to it, I could totally see in the wintertime it being an awesome atmosphere for anybody that loves to ski. And then we went on a drive. We went up to where the ski lift actually is. You can take the gondola up, and that was really fun. I will say the line was super long, so if you've got kids or you just don't like waiting in long lines, I probably would not suggest doing that. But we had fun with it in the least.
Baby, how was that hike up? Whew. That was so hard.
The line was long.
Oh man, that hike was the hardest hike up this place.
So this was kind of fun. We actually saw this place when we were driving back from doing the gondola, the ski lift. And it's called the Bistro at 10 Acres. It was just this really cute little restaurant. We ended up making a dinner reservation, and that was actually really great as well. And then here we are kind of getting the iconic view of the little church there in Stowe. It's definitely picturesque and, you know, just so pretty in the fall.
I really don't even know who you are with your mask and freaking hat and sunglasses on. Oh yay, more apple cider and donuts.
Tell me about the smell of this place.
Something new.
Jacob's over the PSL. Oh. How was your experience at the cider mill?
Delicious.
Let's try the donut. Apple cider is delicious. It also looks like it might rain here soon.
Pretty good.
Isn't it delish?
Mm-hmm.
What's it called again? Butler's Pantry?
Yeah.
These are supposedly the best pancakes in Vermont. We're gonna see.
And here we are, we're finally headed home. We did the road trip back all just in one large pass, which really I think took about 3.5 to 4 hours. But seriously, the drive through Vermont is so pretty. There's no billboards allowed in the state of Vermont, which I found very fascinating. Kind of fun side fact. And we just really loved our time here. I would highly suggest, if you're planning a trip, to kind of do what we did and split up the journey. Like I said, we did 2 nights in each little city, and we're already excited to go back. We are total leaf peepers, which is what the tourists call us. And I'm okay with that because it was definitely fall, I would say, on steroids. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider liking and subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so yet. And I hope that if you do plan a trip to Vermont, you have an amazing time, and definitely let me know in the comments below. Cheers!